You open an envelope and your utility bill has doubled for no obvious reason. In 2024, the average U.S. residential electric bill was about $142 a month, and the average family spends over $1,000 a year on water. But the biggest mistake is thinking a smart meter or energy dashboard will save money by itself. I'll show you what the evidence says and which actions actually lower the bill. You can stare at energy charts all day, but a dashboard barely changes a bill on its own. The real savings happen when information turns into a specific action. You have to actually fix the running toilet or adjust the thermostat. The money is in the doing, not the watching. So, if the meter doesn't save you money, where are those big energy dollars hiding? Space heating and cooling use about half of a home's energy. Start with the neighbor comparison reports your utility sends. On average, those reports trim electricity use by about 2%. More immediate feedback can do more, but only when you act. An Energy Star certified smart thermostat saves about 8% on heating and cooling, about $50 a year on average. A daily 7 to 10 degree setback for 8 hours can save up to 10% when the system supports it. Heat pumps need compatible controls. Energy is only part of the utility picture. Now look at water. Water is where monitoring pays off most reliably because you are usually finding pure waste. Fixing an easy leak, like a worn toilet flapper, saves about 10% on the water bill and often more than $100 a year. When replacement is due, choose WaterSense labeled fixtures. A WaterSense shower head saves the average family about $70 a year and more than 2,700 gallons. Replacing old toilets with labeled models can save about $130 in water costs each year, but the bigger protection is not on the monthly bill at all. The biggest mistake is focusing only on the meter while ignoring the equipment. Acting on bills typically saves about $80 to $300 a year. Preventive maintenance is a separate protection layer. Change the HVAC filter on its schedule with the system off and follow the manual. For a tank water heater, flush it only when the manufacturer calls for it, using the required power or fuel shutdown. The average insured water damage and freezing claim severity was $15,400 across 2019 through 2023. Coverage depends on the cause and policy. Damage tied to unresolved maintenance may not be covered. Now turn all of this into one repeatable system. Here is the 4-step recap. First, look and flag your bill history each season for spikes. Second, fix and tune by chasing down leaks. Third, replace the worst offenders with efficient models when replacement is due. Fourth, automate the rest with compatible smart gear. Expensive gear comes last, after the obvious waste is gone. I Am Home keeps the maintenance side organized with a home-specific plan, recurring tasks, and reminders. For eligible completed tasks, it can also show a rough estimate of DIY savings compared with hiring. Expense tracking keeps bill history, monthly totals, and payment reminders in one clear place. If a fix involves electrical wiring or gas, stop and call a qualified pro. Do these 4 things, and you will stop leaving money on the table. Stop just watching your dashboard and start acting on it. For a free home maintenance checkup that builds your exact schedule, visit iamhome.app. You'll also find our full written guide with state-by-state savings below.